don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny way. We're just falling to zero. It's all every day. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, we'll celebrate. We're the zero holders, are after we say. Zero holders are after we say. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea.
Mega GMs, guys. Happy Sunday, July. Fuck, I need to get my eyes checked. What is it? July 6th. What's good, boys? Drop King GMs, Troina, good morning, bro. Murray, good morning. Luna, dude, thank you, and good morning. Fuck. Abstract isn't working again. I'm probably going to take a second and fix that because that's kind of a problem. Kind of a problem. How you guys doing? Yo, awesome day yesterday. Had a really fun stream yesterday. I don't know why. Yesterday morning was just, I don't know. It's a good, meaty, faster, quicker morning stream. And then off to Crypto Bats and Aussie's final performance. Fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing, dude. Anybody catch that? Dad, good morning, man. Anybody catch the Aussie performances? You did 2 sets, but like the whole day of shows was awesome, man. Tool, Metallica, Alice in Chains. Like that's my shit. The other like metal stuff, I'm not. It's just not. It was just before like my era, Like I hate to say it, but like Slayer and stuff like that. That's not my thing. But holy shit, Tool and again, Alice and Metallica was awesome. But dude, Ozzy was incredible, fucking incredible. I get dude legit got teary eyed when Ozzy got teary eyed too. Like he did. He was super emotional during the show. His set, his Ozzy set, I thought was better than the Black Sabbath set even. But it was fucking amazing. Man, what a good time. All right, give me a quick second here. Let me see if I can fix Abstract. Again, I need to be streaming over there. I need that sweet XP, Why is that not working? Stream key. Give me I'm sorry, guys. Let me just double check this. I feel like my stream key or something might have changed. It's super weird. Can I add a new one? Hang on. It'll just take a second here. Dude, super weird. Like, I see people predicting like all-time highs tomorrow, and I see other people thinking tomorrow's gonna be like a bloodbath. And we'll take a look at both sides. ICO Beast saw, it's just a guess, right? Just having fun, but guessing all-time high tomorrow. And then Marty Party, I don't know. Marty Party showing some like massive shorts on ETH. I don't know. All right, hang on. I think we got Abstract here. Save. All right, let me try this out. Dude, I can't wait to Well, speaking of, like, I'm hearing the Kong song. I mean, these boys are gearing up for something here. All right, that worked. I think my stream key must have changed over there. So I think we're good now. Okay. Also, is it just me or is it like crazy slow out there in crypto? Like news-wise, right? Fuck. I think I think the stream was working and I just fucked it up. Yikes. Dude, it's so boring. Fuck, I think the stream was working even though it threw me an error, and I think I just killed it. Huh. Further on, good morning, man. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is a bullshit way to start. Here, let me throw up CoinGecko while we're waiting. Take a look at crypto prices. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did. How are we looking? Yeah, I broke. I don't fucking know. Here's how we're looking. Bitcoin 108, ETH 2,500. Do you guys peek at this? Is this like your first stop in the morning? Ripple 227, Solana 148. All right, we're up slightly. We'll take it. Yeah, further on, I'm gonna flip to virtuals in a quick second here because I think I'm going all in on Lilly. Anyone who doesn't know, it's an NSFW AI agent. Actually, we did talk about it yesterday briefly. Yeah, I'm gonna go all in. Why not? What else? What else am I doing with my points? And then we have that other one. We've got that like security one that's live on the board too. Fuck, dude, I want this abstract thing to work. I have no idea why it's not. It should be totally correct. Boring, quiet. Hey, we got some Murad stuff to check out too. Murad's made his Bitcoin prediction for this cycle, how high we're going and in when. And I'm a Murad fan, so we'll peek at that as well. So it looks like the U.S. government's going to launch an AI agent. I don't know if you guys caught this, but it was supposed to go live yesterday. Apparently, it did not. As of this morning when I looked, it still isn't live. But AI.gov. Let's go peek. Let's see if it's actually live now. But AI.gov. Not live yet. Just redirects back to the whitehouse.gov site. But also, I think it's going to have an API that you can tap into. And I don't know exactly all it's going to do, but I do like them leaning into this shit. I really like it. I like seeing the government try to modernize and get more efficient. Who doesn't, right? Good morning, English. Happy birthday. English stopped in Crypto Bats yesterday, so he's like riding that Crypto Bats wave still. It's good to see you there, man. That was cool. Dude, it was a lot of fucking fun. I was worried too. I didn't think the stream was going to work over there. When I kicked it off and I put, the Aussie stream full screen blacks it out. I figured there'd be some like anti piracy shit on it, and there was. And then I found if you minimize it or like make it not full screen, it works fine. So worked fine. Dude, it was a good show though. Fart House. Dude, Bonk.fun is absolutely cooking too. There's so much shit talking about Pump Fun right now too. Those guys, okay, so there were some tweets that were out, yesterday or day before talking about the Pump Fun pre-sale and how, dude, that thing's going to cook any way you can get it. I think it's too late to get into the pre-sale, but that's going to be a play when it launches. Big time. Even though, like, Bonk is cutting into their market share, like, big time. But apparently, like, it was very hard to get in the Pump Fund pre-sale, even if you're like, an insider. The insiders had trouble getting in at a bill. It actually was. It was. What did they do? $1 billion pre-sale at a $4 billion valuation, something like. It was something stupid. Whatever it was. It was. We're talking stupid numbers, and people are thinking it's going to rip still, like right out of the gates. If government goes towards AI, human race is doomed. AI press, dude. One day, what's up, Musty? Dude, one day we're going to have an AI ruler. I don't mind it either. I say bring it. I think it's done, English. What I saw was that those insiders who wanted to get in couldn't get in. It was that competitive. So I think pre-sale's done. I don't think we can get in. Definitely we can't get in. But even the guys who wanted in, who have those connections and, they couldn't get in. So let me see if I can find that. Anthony, we talked about the Bitcoin stuff, the Bitcoin transactions. Felt like somebody just okay. People are saying that they think it's somebody on an old like legacy wallet that's just moving it to a new like maybe a hardware wallet or something. Just spreading. Did you really, dude? You should you should see if it's too late. I think what I read is it's too late, but that people are calling that it's still a play. Dude, why the fuck will abstract not work? You know what? I'm gonna reset my stream key. Like I need to be live over there. Okay, remove abstract. Boom. You know what? Let me put the old one back on. Old one back on. If anybody's watching over there, dude, sorry if I'm cutting it in and out. Or maybe fucking maybe abstract's just having some trouble here. Dude, we're going here anyways. Governments that are like, okay, it's like X is powered by this big fucking fly. I'm prepared. I'm gonna get this fucker. Like Twitter is powered by AI now. Like, right, the search algorithm is all powered by Grok now, which it's way better too, right? Doesn't the X search work like infinitely better now? I think it does. Okay, we're back on abstract. Cool. I don't know what the deal was. Do we still think Yo-Yo is Francis? I don't think he is. Why the fuck did somebody think you why did Picasso think you're Francis? I'm gonna find that tweet, English. I think it's done though. So you're stuck buying like us suckers on secondary here. Zeesh, is that true? Cyborg clones already already clones Cyborg something. You guys know do you guys know all those like conspiracy theories about body doubles and shit, right? Like all our presidents, like all those different versions of Biden. You guys into that? Do you think we had like a dozen Biden body doubles? I don't know. No, actually, I do think some of those guys look so different. Some of them you can tell are just a couple years apart and like some plastic surgery removed, right? But we got to have body doubles, right? Like Trump's got a body double, right? Okay. Yeah, about those billions in Bitcoin. Yep. I see that's the conspiracy theory. I like it. I don't buy it, but I like it. But there's people who think that Biden's dead and has been dead for a while, and that it's just like, what's up, fucking Bunchu, dude? It's good to see you here, man. So a rare Bunchu sighting. You guys know Bunchu from Billy Betts. Still my favorite AI agent, like my favorite, best. Also, you guys saw what announced last week, but moving over to Base, doing a whole like rewards campaign. I love it. I fucking love Billy Betts. I think it's like the best bet out there in all of virtuals, especially guys. There were tweets yesterday, kind of pointing out what was it, Axelrod down like 30%. And a lot of the ACP stuff is down. It makes sense. Like people are playing around with it and like, okay, well, what am I going to do with this? Makes sense. Find those fucking agents with like actual, like real utility, real product market fit, something that can work like inside of the virtuals ecosystem, inside of broader crypto Twitter, but then like well beyond that. That's Billy Betts, man. It's that agent. There's hardly any I can say that about. Can say that about Billy Betts. It's like right now. I'll go back to the virtuals comment. It's 1999 internet. It's early. This is the first iteration. It's just getting like the foundation out there. But what are you going to use it for, right? I mean, not much yet. People. Well, you know what? I can walk that back a little bit. People find like individual little use cases for ACP. Like token reports, I think are great. But here's the deal. Like if you're a swarm staker, you're going to be able to get token reports on your own. You're not going to have to pay and use ACP. It's just a way for more people to get exposure to a thing. Like if somebody wants a token report here or there, go through ACP. If you're somebody who's doing research and looking for alpha and like getting an edge and you need it more, well you're not going to go through ACP. Maybe you're probably going to go right to the agent. But this is, again, first iteration. It's like it's not even V1. It's like V point, 0.1. And it'll get better. It will. I'm very fucking sure of that. Some of the votes, by the way, what is it? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some of these votes, the virtuals proposals, like the voting period's coming to an end, and some of these are going to get finalized tomorrow. Dude, most of them just barely got above quorum. I don't think they're getting a lot of participation, which I'm not shocked. Oh, you know what? I need to go look at the board real quick because some of these, one of these launches I think is going live like nowish. And I might want to put some points with Go Hacker. Yeah. Okay. 17 minutes for Go Hacker. Let's do this real quick, guys. By the way, Bunchu, if you're still there, I'm getting more organized with like a rotating cast coming on the weekday shows. Got some people who want to start doing a more regular thing like panels and like just different. I'm gonna hit you up, see if you're into that. All right, Go Hacker. I don't think I'm going to do Go Hacker, by the way. I kind of want to, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling the fire here. I'm not feeling like I need to get into stuff here. I'm not feeling like I'm going to make any money here. So instead, I just want to support. Look, okay, you have two choices. You find an agent that you want to get into, make money, or you go find something that you think long-term is going to make you money. Support a builder. I don't know if Go Hacker fits either of those two things. I don't know if it's I don't know. Maybe it is a long-term play. I hope it is, by the way. I hope everybody is. But I don't think Go Hackers a make money right now thing. And I also don't think, I'm not convinced it's a make money in, a year thing. Lilly Turner, on the other hand, I don't think is a make money down the road thing, but I think is a make money right now thing. So I'm tempted to do like max points to Lilly right now, which would only get me 23 virtual worth. That's come way down. I could go all in on Lilly, get 23 virtual, and I bet you it's like a 3x, which isn't great. We're still talking about like $50, $60. What's up, Carbon? Maybe I can. I do it. I want Lilly. I want these NSFW things on. I want them on the show. Again, I can't do them on the Crypto Slam side, but I want to do like what Francis did. I want to have Lilly on the show. That'd be cool. Like on we'll do it. We'll have to do it on a weekend show. Anyway, I like this one. Fuck. So I listened to like a little of the interview with Francis, and the idea is like this whole like agency and like a whole bunch of content, NSFW content creators. But here's the thing. If they do that, it's not going to be the Lilly token that powers the ecosystem. They'll launch a token for every agent, like obviously, which waters this down and makes this one like a lot less appealing. Zeesh, I still don't know if that method's going to work anymore. Again, I used to. We talked just briefly about it yesterday. That was my goal back then. I just don't think I don't know. Guys, I don't know if that strategy is going to work anymore. Like, it makes sense. Again, we've been doing this for like a couple months, and the goal was grind points, get a fuck ton of points, go all in on something. But we're falling behind with this grind. Dude, Carbon must be a little behind. Tool is like the fucking best. They're like, Tool's one of those weird bands. Not my favorite band. I don't even put them in my top 5 favorite bands, but there's like almost nobody I'd rather listen to than Tool, if that makes sense, right? I don't know if it makes sense. Like when I think favorite bands, it's King Gizzard's on top. And then what? I always like Pearl Jam always gets the number 2 spot, like honorary thing, because they were always my number 1. Like King Gizzard flipped Pearl Jam for me is all-time favorite. But like Tool is one of my, I'll listen to them at any time over almost anybody. They were so good yesterday. They're so good. We're falling behind because, and I'll show you, there's actually a way it gets reset. We're falling behind because, and I'll just use myself as an example. My points grind isn't going higher. I'm not accumulating more points. In a way I am, right? Like, getting to 150K points, great. all while the total points out there has grown way faster, way more than my points have grown. I'm falling behind. So my 150,000 points today doesn't go as far as my 15,000 points went, 6-8 weeks ago. Like 15,000 points got me more token, got me a bigger allocation than 150 in today, if that makes sense. There's so many more points. So like the system isn't broken, but there's so many more people in, and there's so many more big players in, and that's why. Now I think that's getting addressed. Check this out. We'll still like keep on Lilly here for a bit, but it might have been Ether Mage that put out a tweet. It was about this. It was about actually projects. We got a Vader update to hit on too. We got hang on, let me find. It was addressing projects that are, like getting in on these launches, and they're, projects are getting big allocations here. And let me just go right to Ether Mage, I guess. No, maybe it was everything empty. But, they want to cut projects out from earning points. Yeah, okay, it is everything is empty. Okay, a few things they're working on. This is good. This is going to help us. This will help us. Dev wallets need to fuck off and stop getting points. They got to be really clear if that means, like, what that means. Because there's also, like, team wallets that are not... It's a little more complicated than just that. Like, anybody related to, the dev wallets doesn't get points. But that's better. That helps us a fuck ton. Like, that actually is what we need to get this back, like, to get us back on track. 4.4 billion points. Again, back then, 15,000 points was like a bigger percentage of total points. It's just a rough spot right now. But I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. I'm not like firm. I'm not firm on, the side I'm on right now. I'm there as in I'm not sure the strategy works so well, but I'm not firm. Like I can quickly flip. It's the moment point, distribution changes, then that changes. So let me think here too. If I go all in, I'm averaging I'll say 10,000 points a day. So if I'm all in, it takes me 2 weeks basically to earn all my points back, which isn't bad. And I want to make sure I'm loaded up for VPay. I'm with Further On, I think, who's looking for that VPay play. I like them. Like on paper, I like them. So these votes, by the way, over in the virtual's governance system, they've all passed quorum. Quorum just means, well, okay, two things. You need to get 25% of all the existing V virtual. You need 25% of that voted for this to at least be able to pass. And these three, the core ones have hit that just barely, I think. These three will pass, especially because they're over 50% plus one in favor of, right? So these three are going to pass. Unless, a big whale or a few big whales want to come in and vote the other side. This is not a ton of points here. There's not been a lot of... I don't think there's been great participation for the DAO stuff yet. So these could fail. I don't see it happening. But as of now, if it's, as is, they do pass. Zeesh, it is kind of an infrastructure play, or at the very least, it's something that can be plugged in across ACP. So yeah, that's VPay. Yep. So let's see that Go Hacker, way more tokens for going all in there. And I still gotta consider, I don't know, but you go all in, do you get more points? So far, when I go all in, when I play virtuals, my daily active bonus barely budges. Barely. I mean, maybe a little bit, but okay, here's a stretch. This is weird, right? Here's a stretch where I didn't do too much. I might be wrong right off the bat as I look at it. So this is just over a week ago, 30,000 a Daredevil. Next day, 4,000 points, then 3,000. It just keeps dipping. It just creeps back. 2,000, and then I do 10,000 to BM Finance, and I get 2,000, then 2,000, and then yesterday, or Friday, whatever the fuck day it was, 25,000 EVA, 1,300 daily active. And then 15,000 a spread, 1,200. Like it's just going down. I'm not getting much daily active bonus from doing Genesis launches now. Something's off. Oh, no kidding. So you reached out, Gravity, you reached out to the virtuals team? Because, yeah, it does feel off. It feels off. Something's not quite right. And I'm still not going to complain, especially because the daily points, and I'm still getting these yapping points, and I'm not yapping. I'm not. But, um, I'm not, I don't feel like I'm getting rewarded for participating. And it's just tricky. You can't sell. You can, but you can if you want. But I'm like, I was sitting here this morning and I'm just like, sometimes I just stare off and I just like let the thoughts come and I'm thinking about like game planning for this. I'm like, man, I just wouldn't hate unstaking everything. Since I don't feel like I'm getting a ton of points anyways. Oh, well, okay. Since I don't feel like I'm getting daily active points, but I am getting the yapping points. So I'm like, man, maybe this is a fine time to unstake everything for 2 weeks. And I don't get the daily active bonus stuff probably, but I'll keep getting the yapping points. So maybe this is a good 2 week to do that. And then decide at the end of the 2 weeks, that cooldown where I'm not getting my tokens back and I'm not getting points. Maybe that's the time to think through if I want to sell them all. Just sell them all. Maybe. All right, let's see. Hang on, Yo-Yo. So if you wait 2 weeks, you'll have around 300K points, closer to a mil, and probably market hopefully better, dude. Yeah, points get a better structure. Yeah, this is not a bad take. I mean, right? Yeah, I'm with you. Dude, yes. Dude, yeah, fucking awesome. Really good. Yeah, daily active bonus isn't working great. That said, you guys see how much I'm throwing at this stuff, and it's not much. So maybe that's part of the problem too. The guys who are really playing, maybe eating up some points, like getting some nice points. If you're not staking after getting tokens, yeah. So I keep fucking up there, kinda. I always stake like the day after. And maybe that's the mistake. Maybe in that same period, like in that 24-hour window, you got to play it and stake it. Because what I keep doing is commit, get my tokens. I don't claim them. I trade secondary or at least buy secondary, even if I don't sell, but I do secondary. And then I forget to go back and claim my tokens. So usually a day or two later, I claim them, I stake them, and I never feel it in the points. And so that could be why. Maybe you just got to do it all at once. For what it's worth, I'm still really bullish on virtuals. Really bullish. Really. In fact, I almost think it's good if other people, like the way I'm talking, like it sounds like I'm not bullish right now. It's good if other people are feeling that way and like back out of the ecosystem here. I always say, man, when it's down is the best time to be, doubling down, giving it your attention still. All right, so if I go all in, but I'm definitely not going to go all in. Maybe I don't know. Maybe if I go all in on Go Hacker, 62 virtual worth, and this will be a 2 or 3x, right? I think this lives around 500K. You know what I haven't seen? Anything on their socials. I haven't even looked. I don't know if they're active and got any motion out there on the timeline. I feel like they don't because I haven't seen anything. I mean, yeah, very few. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know with this one. Well, we got 6 minutes to decide here. I could do less points here, and again, it goes further. What would 10,000? 10,000 points here for 4 virtual. It's not a bad idea either. But I'm just, you know what I'm really hoping? Further on, no longer staking tokens. Pledge on the 23-day ones. Wait 2 weeks to sell. Yeah, that's honestly, if there's a perfect way to play it right now to make money, I think it's exactly that. Which makes Lilly a perfect play because Lilly's only locked for 23 days. So basically, in 2 weeks, you can sell this one. And what I'm hoping happens here, thanks to Francis, I'm hoping that Lilly becomes like a character here. Well, the problem, Musty, is they didn't shill it. They shilled once. Like it's kind of bullshit. It was like one tweet and then nothing after that. And it's not that useful of an agent. It's cool, but No, I still think we'll get like a bit like man, just behind the scenes virtuals is like grinding. I think they got some big partnerships cooking. Remember, I think they're working kind of closely with Base. I think they got some big partnerships, and I think we will see. I don't think we've seen the biggest drop yet on virtuals. I think that's still ahead of us. I think we're going to see something massive over here. Massive. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I think that's going to happen. But yeah, I think right here, right now, Further On's got the strategy. Find the real short term ones that you can trade. You're not holding them long. Don't bother staking because you're not getting a lot of daily active bonus points. And by the way, you'll know if you should stake it to go get points because the voting stuff. If all of a sudden you see the agent you bought into the Genesis launch like high up on the voting, well then go stake it. But if it's not there, if it's not up here in the votes, oh, you know what? I got to revote. If it's not high on the votes, then what's the point? Okay, yeah, there we go. I think there's got to be something. And virtuals, I can tell you this for sure, from working with them, they're really good about timing. You save your big announcement for when it's going to have the most impact. That's them. So I think the big, Gen Wealth play, we've had a few of them. It was if you were early, especially if you were here last fall. It was back then. I was playing, but I was not deep in this stuff. But the big stuff coming. Sunday pumps. You know what? Yes. I'll put this on the screen still too. The Marty Party tweet, but Marty's expecting. I mean, it was at least about ETH, but like, was it an all-time high like ETH shorts or something like that? Let me find. Yeah. Anyway, I think the best days of virtuals still ahead. I think the biggest agent launch is still ahead. I just think maybe right now is the best time to be managing your portfolio and trying to fine tune your game plan, which is hard when we don't have like a ton of clarity with rules. Oh, okay. Hang on. Sometimes I forget that we have some info available. It's like right in front of our face. So for a vote to pass again, you need 25% of total V virtual. So like some of those votes on the core proposals have 3 million votes. 3, 6, 9, 12. Hang on. Are they there? Hang on. There's 16.6 million V virtual. These have got 3.5 million votes for. Is that enough? Is that 25%? I can't math. 3, 6, 9, 12. They might be just under. Dude, these might not have enough votes to pass right now, actually. I can't do the math. But this has to be 25%. The total votes has to be 25% of total V virtual. I don't know if they got it. It's really close, but I don't know if they don't definitely have it. All right, so Go Hacker. Or no, it's not. What is this called? I'm not. Is anybody else doing this one? Yeah, Go Hacker. Anybody else doing Go Hacker? Where is that Marty tweet? So got just a couple minutes to decide here. Actually, no, you know what? It's too late. So not doing Go Hacker. By the way that this jumped like 100%, in the last, 30 minutes, hour, whatever, Lilly will do the same. Lily's going to get to 500. This is a great one to play. So I don't think I even finished the thought before, but I hope Lilly turns into like a bigger personality in the virtuals ecosystem. Like they're decent with content. Partnering with Francis is a good idea. That they leaned into like a Vader relationship at one point was a good idea. They should keep pushing that. But then you run the risk of if Vader doesn't want to be associated with something like that, Vader could kill it. Vader could kill Lilly if he wants nothing to do with like that Lilly, narrative. But I do think the space could use another big personality, and especially NSFW kind of thing. It's kind of works. Where's the Marty tweet? Damn, this shouldn't be that hard to find. And I got to find that pump fund tweet. Wait, here we go. Nope. Here it is. All right, so we're not doing Wake Hacker. We'll peek at the TGE. We'll see how it's doing. Maybe we do a little secondary. Has to. Oh wow. They have to be over 4.2 million. I'm sure there were people waiting till the last minute, by the way. But yeah, they're not there. Okay. Also, I think there's plenty of guys with tons of voting power still to that are left to vote. But as of now, none of these are going to pass. Wow. Nothing. Not a single thing. None of the core proposals, nothing below, nothing. Nothing's going to pass. Like 24 hours to go. So plenty of time, but yeah, wow. Okay, you guys got in. Okay, cool. So here's Marty, by the way. CME Group speculators have taken one of the largest short positions in ETH futures in history. Wait, what the fuck? In history since January 2025. What? So why not just say in the past 6 months? One of the largest short positions in history in the last 6 months is a really weird way to put it. But there we go. So maybe the market, maybe insiders, maybe someone expecting a big old dump tomorrow. Like, pretty telling, I think. So we'll see. We will see. But now I'm like a little more cautious about tomorrow. The flip side, again, ICOB saying he thinks tomorrow is all-time high. And it's probably just a gut thing, or it's probably just good engagement. He's fucking expert at that. I hope he's right. I like that guy, by the way. ICO Beast is great. Great. And he's been doing a lot of comments on InfoFi and how shitty it is and how to fix it. And he could crack it if he wants to partner with a platform to fix the InfoFi, fucking mind rot on the timeline. He could. And yeah. Really? All right, hang on. Dude, they got that one launched quick. What's going on here, though? Like yesterday, well, BM Finance, I want to say BM Finance and Ava for sure, but we'll say BM Finance in this one, like out of the gate to like 2 mil plus, right? What is that? Like snipers out of the gate? What's interesting there is these might have the virtuals protection on them. So like, let me peek here. I got an airdrop of one of these tokens. What did I get? Well, I'm trying to think. Spread. I got a little airdrop of spread. 283. Spread is the one I'm thinking of that hit 2 mil out of the gate. So it's getting sniped, or it's got virtuals. Nice, dude. Hey, you selling or you staking? What are you doing here? I mean, that you can't beat that. But then this is where we get to that other story, that other narrative of everybody says turn like this, right? Turn 16 to 100, but like 90% of people aren't realizing it. They're not selling because then you're out. Then you're out for 10 days. No points. So like all of us do that, and it's all on paper. Like by the way, every virtuals launch that completes, 95% of them that complete, you're up. It's still a great launch system. But yeah, then what do you do? Can't sell if you want points. So anyway, I'm wondering if spread actually got. I mean, look, Eva had it airdrop too. But I wonder if Eva. Yeah, what's with these Daredevil also airdrop. So I don't know if they've had some protection right out of the gate from virtual, which is why you see that price shoot up a little bit. And then if virtual is the one airdropping that stuff, it might be. Won't sell. Just used expiring points. There you go. Cool. What are you up to, Yo-Yo? How many points? Here's ICO Beast. Kind of feels like we'll get all-time high break on Monday. Pretty sure when it does finally break above this range for good, we hit 200K in a shorter amount of time than when we've been stuck in this range, which would be awesome. I don't know if he's taking the anti-Arthur Hayes side, because Arthur Hayes thinks we're gonna barely break all-time high and we're not going to make a decisive move above it. And he thinks between now and sometime in August, we could fall all the way down to 90K, 95K Bitcoin. And probably that run up to, 150, 200 is, much later in the year, if not early next year. Bro, now that's what we're waiting for, right? If we can get an official Coinbase or Base agent that launches on virtuals, that's it. That's what we're waiting for. And something that they'll actually push, because Base isn't great about promoting their, projects that build on Base. Maybe that changes for their own agent. But I like that. See, I respect the shit out of the game plan. It's like the game plan is grind up to 1 million points, wait for the big drop. You got to operate with some game plan rather than just treading water. So I dig it. Okay. I hope ICO Beast is right. Energy vibe wise, I feel like he's right. The Marty Party thing is the only thing that's thrown things off. But also, that was just ETH. We're not seeing those shorts on Bitcoin. We're not seeing those shorts, elsewhere. It's ETH. Do you think there's loopholes for some devs to sell and not get timeout? Because some always sell. No. I think they're pretty good about if you sell that wallet's penalized still, but I just think that like some of these projects have so many tokens, and spread across so many wallets. So fine, you're in timeout here. Well, now you got your next wallet with, 5 million tokens that's earning, hundreds of thousands of points a day. And same with this wallet and same with this wallet, right? It's yeah. Virtuals needs a trencher agent. Like an agent that's going to trade. Oh, yeah, like what? Like alpha or like a trading agent? It's interesting how Virtual's kind of like gone away from Solana entirely, like to the point where Billy Betts coming over to Base. They're not pushing on Solana, which kind of I would have said months ago. I think it's not a good idea. Now I think it is a good idea. But here's like a mistake with the logic here. It's like it's a comment on Solana culture, right? It just is. But like, dude, the second Virtuals gets hot, the Solana culture bros come over to Base and they trade that way over here. Like that is absolutely going to happen. They're not over here because it's not worth their time. Like I get it, but they'll be here the second there's easy wins over here again. They're coming over. That Solana culture comes right along with it for sure, which is max extract. It's the video. We're playing a video game. They're good at playing it. It's just super competitive now. Dude, I love vaping. I don't ever want to quit. All right, so then we're laser focused on our waifu, our sweet fucking Lilly. Yeah, I like the Lilly. I like the Lilly narrative story. Cutie, good morning, man. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, dude, I like Lilly. And again, what we got coming up, we got some good ones coming up still too. I look, if you're talking like a platform, like a bigger NSFW infrastructure play, it's Zaya. It's this one. This is like, and they got VPN support. Well, we knew this actually, but they've got a virtual partner network partner, of which guys, their core base team is there too. Head of DPIN, and I think Base's head of AI and DPIN is in the VPN. So I imagine we're going to see that person, not this guy, but the Base employee, supporting some projects. I still think it's early over here. Which do you think is fake? You think the Zaya one's fake? Slow, steady climb to 200K over 2 months. Yeah, hey, that'd be awesome. I feel like that's how it's going to go too. Oh, wow, dude. You got 23,000 Virgin today on a small wallet. When you get out of jail in 2 days, your other account, plow through all your ACP agents in this wallet, grind points. Dig it, man. Oh, right. Yeah, we looked at because he's got like 500,000 followers, right? No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm getting that mixed up with the spread founder who had like half a mil. This guy here, no, I think this guy's legit. Oh no, Zeesh, I don't want to read it. That'll freak me out. I just like the rush, you know. That's all. I don't love vaping. I love the rush, you know. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, this guy, this is one of those guys that think you bet on. I think 100K followers, good followers, builder, you know, all that stuff in, you know, like an official virtuals partner is behind this. I feel like this is going to be, you know, if we're talking about long term, what does better, Lilly or Zaya? I kind of think it's Zaya. You know, because it's like the platform level token. But whatever, the meta makes sense. Like that meta NSFW stuff makes tons of sense. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, maybe it's 50-50. Maybe I do 50% of the points towards Lilly, 50% to Zaya, which it opens in 2 hours. We'll have a short window of time where there's like a little crossover, like both are going to be open. I can't wait to see how many points go to Zaya. But you know, still, I think Lilly is going to be closer to a meme coin, and I think that's what the space needs right now. Meme coins. Sounds stupid, but meme coins. Base still needs that. Base is still like growing its culture, like building the culture. This is the kind of stuff that can do it. All right, we're down to now. All in gets us 21 virtual worth. By the end, I have a feeling all in's going to be worth 12 to 15. Won't be much. I'm not sure if that'll be worth it. And I don't think Lily's going to be sitting at a few mil. Well, maybe. I don't know. Does Francis have motion? Like, you know, like, is Francis that dude? I don't know if he alone can get this thing cooking. Yeah, you know what? There is a cluster too. That's a really good point. Whole NSFW agent cluster. Get this fucking fly. You know what I'll do, Yo-Yo? Probably is sit here and debate until there's 30 seconds left and then miss it. It's just how I do it. Get that little fucker. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe English. You know what sucks? Like nicotine withdrawals suck. Obviously, right? Dude, I'm like that happens way too much, Yo-Yo. I'm really bad with I don't know. Sometimes I'm bad with making a decision, other times no problem. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'm definitely going to get some points committed, right? In fact, maybe I'll just lock in some now just to lock something in, but it's then like how much. But maybe I do let's do 25,000 now for 3 virtual. We'll make back 25,000 in 3 days, right? Dude, I got the nicotine gum. Nicotine gum and Zins don't give me the same rush. It's like a different feel, right? Like Zins give me something for sure, but it's not the same feel. Like for whatever reason, like cigarette or you know vaping or whatever, it's just a different feel. And nothing yeah, nothing touches that. It's weird. See, like I got these nicotine gum. They're good. They're actually good, but I don't get a rush from them at all. Maybe I need more, actually. That's probably it. I probably just need more. Anyway, I just like nicotine. It's the best. Dude, they got caffeine pouches. I didn't know that. I mean, maybe they've been around forever. My son was showing me nicotine pouches. I like the pouch thing. Okay, so we got a few hours for Lilly. Zaya later today. Any of these others? Why is there another Eva? Medical research. Huh. I got to get back to doing some digging in some of these too. I think we interesting. Anything that has a virtual partner, I'm like automatically looking at a little closer. Um, this one may be interesting. Uh, Desistant through its innovative AI-driven market-making infrastructure. Oh, okay, I remember this. Executes real-time buy and sell orders with millisecond precision, sniping large trades. Um, Market making, interesting. And then what? It earns fees. It's well because it's trading. It can profit on these trades. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't. Ooh, I want to find Chris's account. I'm sure I'm following him, but I want to find him. Yeah, I think there's actually decent agents coming. I just think everything's getting repriced. Like a decent agent used to equal millions market cap. Now it's not. 1 or 2 mil, maybe. There's Chris. No, maybe that's not the Chris. I don't know. But again, I see virtual partner and I'm like, okay, different. It's just vetted different. What's up, cats? Dude, you're home. Yeah, I'll check that out. I do think that one is like, well, I'll say this. At the very least, that's yet another agent that'll get to 100%. It'll definitely get there. It'll actually do decent. Just because it's quality. If something is like quality, like at a like decent level, it'll do decent. Zeesh, would you DM that to me, man? I can't click links here. Curious how these tokens move when alts really move. Dude, I mean, think back to even early this year when the AI market cap was like 20 bill. I am so damn sure we get there again. There's so many more agents now, like there's so many more, but yeah, I mean, I think some of these agents still got tons of room to fly. I still think, well, let me peek. I still think GOAT is one of the best plays out there. Just depends on what the market cap is now. When GOAT was down at like 30 mil, I'm like, guys, this is like an all in type play. Like if Fartcoin does well, and it is, GOAT's always going to do well too. There's Fartcoin. Where's GOAT? I think GOAT's way, way too under the radar. Remember, like, just it was a little experiment, but I messaged like, this is going back many months, but AIXBT and there was a couple other of the like main character agents, and I messaged them on X. I'm like, hey, what's the one agent that inspired or one token responsible for everything here? And they're universally, they're all saying GOAT. GOAT's going to get his time again. It's not going to flip Fartcoin. It's not going to be nothing like that. But GOAT's going to be back in the hundreds of millions. And it did this, 6 weeks ago too. GOAT got back to 200 mil, 250. Damn. Hang on. Let's just search it. I think GOAT's an awesome play. GOAT's at 99 mil. And I know in the peak of the euphoria stuff, GOAT probably be back to 500. If GOAT dips to like 50, I mean, man, I see everybody starting to yap about Open Ledger, dude. It's another one of these like I don't know if they have a Cato campaign or what, but everybody's out here blocking these names that have these campaigns. Open Ledger, the latest. They've already had their TGE though, right? Yeah. No, they haven't. But yeah, everybody yapping about Open Ledger now. Yeah, I need to check that out. Yeah, I see with cigars in your videos. Yeah. Now cigars sounds pretty nice. All right, let's do the Murad prediction.
My official prediction for BTC this cycle. We are in July 2025 and BTC is trading around 107,000. My BTC price prediction for this cycle is 222,000 by April 2026. The Bitcoin corporate treasury narrative is still in its early stages. The best BTC price performance historically comes in the second half of the fourth year of the cycle. As far as altcoin seasons go, I believe this time around will be much more narrow and concentrated in nature. In order to find high probability winners, I would pay attention to coins that have already outperformed BTC in 2024 and 2025 so far.
It's a good take. I mean, I like it. I think same time frame, same general, price point, 200K ish. 200K ish. I like it. Cats, you're done yapping. It's yeah. Everybody's just getting milked, and is it worth it? And I don't know. You do it like IC obese, and it's definitely worth it. But very fucking few, can do what he. I mean, here's the thing. Very few will do what he's doing. Everybody could or can. Very few will. All right, so we got Vader actually like new yapping campaign or mechanics or whatever. I don't love this, but I get it. Like I don't know. We just can't get away from the yappy stuff, but it just shows that there's so much value to mindshare. It's like it's the most important thing. But to ICOB's point, the quality of the yapping matters a lot, and there's just very little of it. But Vader's launching Airbnb for yapping. Projects can now have Vader yappers. So all of us, people who stake, right, 10K Vader plus, will yap about projects. So he's basically doing the amplify thing, but yapping about specific projects for 24 hours. I don't know, man. Less than 2,000 eligible Vader yapper creators, but probably right around 2,000-ish. And projects now can bid to, for a 24-hour period, have the Vader yappers yapping about just that project. So what Vader's going to do is, how they give away the Vader yapping points? And you get them from yapping, tweeting about Vader. Well, for those 24-hour windows, yapping about Vader isn't going to get you points. It's not going to get you points. You yap about the project they partner with. And for that 24-hour window, your content based around them earns you the Vader points. It's a good idea. As much as I hate it, it's a good idea. Like, again, I just hate the InfoFi yapping meta. I don't like it, but this makes sense. This is what the space, like, this is how bored the space is. By the way, if we were making money anywhere right now on meme coins, on NFTs, do you think anybody would be doing any of this shit right now? Actually, they would, and I think it'd be better. Actually, I think it'd be better. We would be, but it'd be better content because we'd actually have better things to talk about. We'll be able to talk about the way we traded and how much money we made and why we did the thing. And that would get us to like the good part of yapping when it's active. And you're doing it because you want to, as opposed to you have to because this is your only, path towards whatever. If the market were cooking, we'd be doing it, but it'd be more of like a byproduct of us trading. But projects now can bid to earn that 24-hour window. Vader's going to take all those tokens, and I think they burn them. Okay, there's two sides to it. The one, whoever does not win, let's say Swarm goes and bids on this. If the Swarm goes and bids, but we don't come out number one, Vader burns our tokens. The project that does win, Vader takes 80% of the tokens they bid and they airdrop it to Vader stakers. I like it. I like it. Vader's really good at not revolutionizing things, but you don't have to revolutionize things. You just got to do the things and do them better, louder, whatever than the rest. And Vader is really good at that. That's That is Vader's strength. Yo, I mean, this is what Vader's done since day one. And it's not a bad, like, there is something to be said for people who understand it's like you keep trying thing after thing after thing until you find the thing that works. Vader's really good at that. Oh, Francis. Well, same thing. It's actually the exact same thing. Francis has done that too. Like, right, going from ordinals to virtuals to then this project to that project. It's the same thing because Vader does that too. And it's actually a good trait or thing. It just is. If you don't do that, you just kind of, I don't know. You just don't matter in a way. So like Vader started out as this. It was like a mind share, and then it became like a VC, and then it became the early the token launch platform, and then it became what? Like the yapping thing again. Vader's changed what they did like 5 times. But I think this is interesting. I'm just trying to think who's going to use it. You know what I mean? Like, there you go, cats. There you go. Yep. This was cats. That was going to be the end game for all this yapping stuff. And that's the same with Amplify. It's the same with all this stuff. In the end, it's not going to be worth it. But all it takes is one payday where it is, right? So there's that too. But yeah, Francis definitely was. Yep. I'm still a Vader believer because they're like what, a culture thing. You know, like they are the loudest voice here in virtuals. I believe in that, and I believe there's power behind that. And I don't think that's an accident they got there. So I'm like, okay, why would Swarm want to bid? Why would right? Like, why would we want to bid on this? Well, like I can tell you for sure we would want to, or at least something like this, Amplify or Vader or something. Like if we have a big release coming out and we're not good, like our own account doesn't have great reach. Like we don't tweet much. And so if we don't have great reach, then how do you get reach so people know your product's out there? It's on the product to be good, first of all, that people want it. But if you got that, but you got to reach people so they know it's even there, what do? Well, you partner with somebody like this. I guess I don't love that you bid and you don't get your tokens back. If you don't finish first, tokens gone. So it'll be interesting to see how much money's thrown at this stuff. If we're talking a few $100, no biggie, right, to bid. But if we're starting to talk in the thousands, 10,000, 20,000 bucks worth of token, I can't see it getting there. Maybe at some point, peak euphoria, it probably gets there. But otherwise, what you're most likely going to get your points, your tokens burned, which, not bad for your holders, but you as the person spending it, you get nothing out of it. A little attention, the tweet that they burned your tokens, fine. Not a fan of pre-launch hype. It's true that mindshare matters, but often the attention isn't gathered organically. ICO Beast, I think, is on the cusp of cracking something. It matters that there's got to be a way to measure influence, and influence is not measured by just mindshare. There has to be like a step after that, like action. So they're going to dial these things in better to find, people. What you really got to do is link wallets to all these accounts. And you could do that through like Ethos or, Cato, where you've got your wallets linked. But there has to be like some deeper research that shows mindshare plus like the network effect, like who that person's connected to, who's paying attention to him, and then how those people are trading around, that person's like signals. And that matters. And I do think these guys are going to crack it. Who though? Like Cato, probably. Arbus has a big opportunity to do it. I don't know if they are doing it, but they got a big opportunity to do it. Like there's a big opportunity to disrupt Cato with a better like airdrop process or whatever. And so it's mindshare as a factor, but it shouldn't be the factor. It needs to be mindshare plus influence plus like on-chain activity. On-chain activity should matter a ton. I think more of these drops should be calibrated or like directed to people who are like quality holders. Even if holding isn't smart, right? Even if more often than not holding's not smart, it's still the people you want to target to keep yourself afloat for longer. So I think more of these things should be targeted at holders. Let's peek back at Go Hacker. Let's see how it's doing. Also, I don't know why, but I'm finding the virtual site harder to navigate, like a little bit. There's just so much on the screen now. Like, I think this being up there, I don't know. I just got to get used to it, maybe. But okay. Lilly's gonna do some. Lilly's gonna be decent. So Francis, I think, went all in. Hey, let's peek. Hang on, let me switch that. Francis went all in on Lilly, by the way. At least one wallet, right? I think he put like 1 million plus points. Maybe it was even like 2-3 mil. What's Bitcoin doing? All right, let's see what you put out here. What, this post here? Francis he's just being smart. You know, if you're trying, like Francis is just trying to get mind share. It's like what I did, even like with today's thumbnail. Just how do you get anybody to even look when it's as like fucking boring as it is now? You do this kind of thing. I don't know why, but it cracked me up making this one today. It's not even good, but I keep seeing these shorts. I'll show you too. The inspiration for this thumbnail here. I wonder if it's working. I don't think it is, but I'll show you. I'll show you why I did that thumbnail. Literally cracked me up doing it. It's a stupid thumbnail. But like I keep seeing these shorts, and maybe this works better with shorts. But here, can I just go to shorts?
We all know it. That formula at McDonald's, why that's the best tasting Coke on the planet.
I keep God damn it. I'm not good at navigating this shit. But I keep seeing these Superman thumbnails. And they're funny as shit because the thumbnail always has like one word on it, and it's usually something shitty, and it's not related to like what the short is about, but it'll have like again, it'll just have one word. It'll say like slimy or hate, or like just one word, just one like really like just a word that stands out, and it always stands out. It gets me clicking because I'm interested in Superman anyways, right? But the one word that sounds like he's being mean or something in it, and it works. So anyway, I thought this morning, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do that one word on the thumbnail.
Brock, listen, I know you like to have your collar.
What? I'm 6.
Must have Amazon.
You're gonna sign.
This literally had me.
Superman robot. Whoa.
This literally had me at force push. Meet the Dark Lord of Snacks. Darth Vader now serving toothpicks straight from his cloak. Just flick the switch on his back and out comes a toothpick lightsaber, ready to spear your olives or hors d'oeuvres. No batteries. It's the perfect geeky sound.
She's not wearing any pants. Like,
Okay. Anyways. Dude, I was hoping just one of these would pop up. Okay. Okay. What else we got out here? Dude, I need to pay way more attention to Bonk. Like some of these meme coins over here are like fucking cooking. What's Go Hacker at? Go Hacker's at 660K, 600K. Hey, dude. I mean, this is a still over a 3x. Still a 3x. It's pretty good. I think Lilly. Do you guys think Lilly's going to outperform Go Hacker? I do. I think people are just going to have fun with Lilly for 2 weeks. How did I get an airdrop for Go Hacker? Guys, I think this is the virtual sniper protection. Every one of these launches we're seeing come out at 2 mil. And we've seen like 3 of them the past week. I think I've got the virtual sniper protection. So I got 400, and that's just from staking. Yeah. And you guys you're all staking, right? You're all staking virtual. Oh, hang on. Oh, by the cats, did you see Khan's tweet yesterday? Where should go? What do you mean vote on your cap PFP? Let me see what you got. What are we voting on? Your PFP? I'm fine. Fuck. You support me so much. I will give you of course I'll do it. Of course. Hang on. Which one though? When are you going to change this, by the way? The background. Are you like ride or die with this thing? Definitely this one. Definitely this one. Is that this one? Solid. Definitely solid. 1000%. Okay. Cons tweeted yesterday that he wants to do a PFP collection for builders. And I dig it. Here we go. Should we make a low pixel PFP collection for AI agent crypto founders? Yeah. But I think it shouldn't just be for the founders. I think some of these projects should come together and launch an NFT collection just based around our agents. How fucking cool would that be? I would love it. Take like AIXPT and Axelrod and Swarm and Acolyte and all of them, and then like make some like variants of them and like mint a collection just for fun. I think it'd be cool as shit. So I think we're gonna get this cooking, by the way, like a TG group of the projects, which there already are some, but kind of splintered out. There's like a couple groups, but I think we need like one core group. Yes, dude, those are awesome. Yeah. Those are really cool. Man, the AI video content is really getting awesome. Like really fucking awesome. Dude, it's that shit's fun. By the way, Gribbs, good to see you, man. Oh, I got you. Thank you, Yo-Yo. I've got your little tag here. Lilyverse. Lilyverse exclusive for Lilly holders. Inside, you don't just get access to my spicy pics and videos, you become part of my world. This is where I drop my exclusive content, connect directly. I got that on screen, right? Yeah. Connect directly with my supporters and share behind the scenes alpha about everything I'm building. Goes beyond content. Over time, as my agency grows and becomes more successful, holders will benefit from revenue sharing of everything we create. You'll become part of the agency itself, helping decide which AI baddies we onboard, which goals we prioritize next, and how we expand this empire together. All right. So she mentioned all this in the Francis interview too. I still am not sure. I mean, the fact that she's calling it the Lilyverse, maybe the Lilly token is like the core token of whatever, if they're really building or not. That I'm not sure. You know, like with only a 23-day lockup, I'm still kind of suspicious that after 20 days, 22 days, 23 days, whatever, that they're out, like totally disappear. I kind of lean towards that happens. You know, just one of those gut things again, but I think the Lilly person, dev, whatever, I think they're going to be out of here after they make their little bag. That's my bet. But it sounds good. I mean, I would rather an infrastructure play than just betting on a single agent here. But yeah, I bet you that dev's out. Ooh, crypto utility access to golden visas. TON is officially partnered with the UAE to allow those who stake 100,000 in TON to be eligible for a 10-year golden visa. Cool. Cool. I dig it. Name another project that already has what Lilly has going. What does she have? She got video content. Ooh, Marty, I don't think I've got. I think you shut down their Midwest operation. Hang on, let me see if I got any more. Or when the last time is. It's been a minute, dude. I think my last Coinbase scam text June 24th. Did I send? I don't know if I sent you that one. Bye, Marty. So every time I get a scam text from, your password's been reset, somebody's trying to access your account, I send them to Marty, and he calls the number, and he gives them so much shit till they disconnect the number. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's been officially like 2 weeks, man, since I got one. Man, that poor FX hash token's just. Oh yeah, dude. Oasis played what this weekend? Like Friday, Saturday? I think it's their first performance in like 15 years or something. Yeah, dude. Yesterday's show was cool. It was really fucking cool. All right, breaking. U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent says Trump will be imposing April 2nd level tariffs on countries who do not reach trade deals with the U.S. beginning August 1st. So extending the tariff pause from July 9th to August 1st. I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's better than them happening this week and us getting wrecked this week, but yeah. Elon officially launched the America Party. Cool. He's such a goof. I like him, but no shit. Oh, hang on. The narrative, how good her content looks, how good her content is, looks real. No, I feel you. Yeah. Look, I don't know. I still think Lily's going to be a rug. I don't think they're going to build. Does she have a website? Hang on, let me peek at that. She might. And if so, I need to poke around there a little more. I just feel like there's not actually something coming. Like there's no site yet. It doesn't need to be, but like if the plan is for like a big old, OnlyFans type content platform, where is it? Because the Zaya one already has at least a site. Not hard to do, but yeah, I don't know. This one, I still am going to play it. I still think the token's going to do decent, but this one screams rug to me. I don't know. Where are you guys falling there? You feeling Lily content will be on Telegram, which is dead to you, but Telegram's huge. It's not dead to most other people, right? How are you guys feeling? One, if you're leaning towards rug. Two, if you think that whoever is behind this is actually building like a content world, Dude, Cats, it was decent. Probably like not crazy. Probably at our peak, like 25, 30 people. And throughout, 10 to 15. It was cool. It was great. Yeah, it's like whatever, the definition of a rug. I don't think they just disappear. It's more like, do I think they're gonna build something? I'm not sure. I lean towards no. I lean towards nah. But we'll see. I'm okay. I'm okay being wrong about that. Oh, Zeesh, thank you. No. No, I would not. Oh, god damn it. I should have. Yeah, I do want to spark one up. Dude, I like their packaging. I don't know. Seeing this does make me want to quit everything. It's true too, Yo-Yo. It's true. Well, we use rugs so casually, right? If something doesn't make you thousands of dollars, it's a rug. That's crypto. All right, I'm thinking of taking an offer on what was it? There's something I had that, it's not crazy. It's a couple $100. What was it? I think it was an oddity. I think it was an oddity. It's like 0.06, 0.07 offer. I'm thinking of taking it just to get some more virtual. Where is it though? God, this sometimes like I love going through the wallet and then it makes me sick at the same time thinking of how much money is thrown at some of this stuff. Like fuck, Punk's comic. I'm so glad people are finally giving them shit. Oh, dude, don't get me started on bats. I think there's very few who have given as much as bats. But I get where you're going as far as what's a rug. But no, bats did 1 mint in years of content and community stuff for again 2 years that I was with them. Bats is the wrong one, but I get your point. I bought a bat like a week or two ago. I'll probably get another couple. Like these are just gonna be collected and don't care price on them. Again, it's gross. Like you scroll and you're like, bro, if any of you guys, do any of you guys know these rare gotchis? I'm not buying yours. I'm picking over the floor, dude. These rare gotchis, dude. Holy shit. This is the stuff that makes me sick. Those were a quarter ETH each. Holy fuck. These kingship things too. Remember that? Oh my god, dude. Dude, there was a few years, so much money. We made so much, spent so much. It was absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, quarter ETH each to what? Spent like three or four ETH on those kingships. Again, kind of same story. Tons of stuff like that throughout. The craziest part is most of it, and most people who were, here last cycle, nobody was coming out of pocket for this stuff. Everybody's, playing on, on their previous wins, and the wins were so big. There were so many of them that it just kept going and going and going. And man, we don't get back to last cycle type action till that happens again. Till your $500 funds your next, 3 years of trading. And that's not now. I don't think that's this cycle either. But I do believe that comes back. Like we talked yesterday. I think we're a whole cycle away from that. Whole cycle away. But I do think it's coming back. Man, and then thinking of all the like Pixel Vault planets, some of them were 1 ETH, some of them were 3 ETH mints, like crazy. But yeah, it's just if you think back to how much money you've spent, that I've spent, that we've spent just on any random garbage. It's a lot, man. We're talking like tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Trying to remember the story with this little fucker. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I remember this guy. I'm pretty sure I remember. I think this guy I picked up after. Do you remember when Adidas did the like Pixel Vault hoodie? It was that black hoodie with a wallet address on it, and it had like the cats. Have a great day, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Had like the Pixel Vault logo, the Bored Ape logo, Adidas logo, 90cc. And I went to that wallet address and I saw them holding, this and a few other NFTs. I'm like, aha, they're telling us something. They've got something coming with this collection. Buy one and stupid. In fact, let's see what we bought it for. Probably wasn't much back then, but I don't think that was a mint. But yeah, maybe. Also, somewhere, I got to go find. By the way, I think these still one day are going to be kind of fucking awesome. Who was here for the Dadass stuff? Some of you guys were. I think some of you guys were here with me. Hang on. If you can say how much you could liquidate your whole collection for right now, maybe what it was at its peak. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think right now if I sold everything, Bitcoin, like ordinals, and this is, NFT stuff, ordinals, ETH NFTs, like all of it, 30 or 40K. I'm just trying to think. 30K? Somewhere in that ballpark, somewhere around there. At its peak, like over $1 million, easy. Kingship, right, dude? Yeah. So why, like, I'm happy with what I have right now because I think we get still NFTs are going to pump this cycle still, and I'm hoping that 30K is closer to 100. I'm not like the goal isn't like the ambition isn't crazy this time around. I don't think that I'm not making $1 million on my NFT bags this cycle. Not happening. Can I get out of here with 6 figures? Maybe there's a chance. But yeah, at its peak, it's hard to even say at its peak. I can tell you summer 2021 was over $1 million. And then 2022 was just different because we were playing a different game. It was those new mints. And at any given point, it was worth, in the hundreds of thousands. But man, it was fun. It was fucking fun. And all of it, dude, all of it comes from the initial, what, 500, $1,000. Like I would say, like, when you here and there got to go and you'll like top off, you'll have to buy some ETH for something just because you're not liquid enough, whatever. That happens here and there, but I couldn't, that's after you've already made money and taken out money and all this stuff. So I still feel like everything's riding off of the initial, $500. It was the wax. It was basically the wax cards, the wax Top Shot packs that did it. Right? Spent a few hundred there, turned that into thousands, and that just kept rolling forward. China, dude, yep. Planets were brutal. The planets were brutal. Who remembers these CyberCon punks? Baca was in the VC yesterday and was talking about these. Some of you idiots remember these CyberCon punks. Dude, they're fucking hilarious. We minted those knowing they weren't going to be shit. Oh, how about this with the WAGMI United NFTs? Bad stuff. English, what was that? Your first mint from contract? Was that bats or was that something else? Dude, I just love scrolling the wallets though, man. Oh, how about these? The Oni Ronins from, that wasn't Stoner Cats. It was like related to that, wasn't it? Wasn't there like an association with that, or they had a collab? Oh, those Kongs, no shit. Dude. I still appreciate like that ambition that they had though. It's like they're running it back with Legend, different crew, but it's like people want to make that thing work. I get it. I think it's cool. No shit. I didn't know that. It wasn't bubblegum, huh? It was cigarettes. Those rare gotchis kill me. Those fucking suck. Dude, what were Kurt the Roadie? I'm trying to remember what those were. Those were from... Fuck, what were those from? They were from like a big name. I don't know why I thought those were kingship related. They're not, are they? Oh shit. I couldn't remember if that was today or yesterday, Joanna, but okay, wow. Dude, there's nothing like it. And I know most people say there never will be again. I still think there will be. But be different, but dude, there was to that point I've never experienced something like it. Everybody is sitting on, everybody's making 5, 10, 20 grand a day, any given day. Maybe one day you make nothing, the next day you make 15 grand. The next day you make 3 grand. The next day you make 30 grand. The next day nothing. Maybe then 2 weeks of nothing. But it was like every day was that kind of potential. It was stupid. That was absolutely fucking crazy. What's up, Grivier? It's great seeing you, man. It's crazy. What a fucking magic time. It was so cool. This is so fucking fun. But yeah, again, if you're making that kind of money, how would it not be fun? Goody Mob NFTs, like Jesus. It's weird seeing a collection like Monkey Bet and that like people still trade them like for nothing, but that there's still any activity is kind of nuts. I don't get why exactly. It's a Gravier. He's probably going to see this, in an hour and a half, but that's a total fair take. Total fair take. Ain't my ranking, but fair. I mean, those guys are fucking legends. What was the Kurt the Roadie thing, man? Oh, it is kingship related. Okay. That's right. Okay, that's kingship. Dude, trash. I don't know. That Jimmy dude. I got the weirdest like take on Jimmy. I like the guy a fuck ton. I respect him a fuck ton. And also I think he was one of the oddest guys here that like when he was here and made money and was trading and doing whatever, all good. As soon as other people come in and start doing it, then he starts calling it dirty and they're doing it a shitty way. They're doing it the same way he did. It's just, like it's changed, like the flavors changed. Yeah. But it wasn't more pure when he was doing it because what? I don't know. And then he leaves. And then Jimmy left. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I like Jimmy. I respect the shit out of Jimmy, but him leaving when it got hard and all that, I don't know, man. It didn't ever. I don't know. It's not that it didn't sit right. It was just a weird take that other people making money, they were doing it in a shitty way as opposed to his way. Yeah. Well, would you consider Jimmy a rugger? Because he did like again, can't take away anything from him with Avastars. One of the, I mean, coolest collections ever. Like I love Avastars, love them, but it seemed like anything he touched after. I don't know if there was much more, but Kingship was definitely one. If it didn't work right away, he's out. Like what the fuck's going on with Kingship? Dude, how wild would this be, by the way? Secret Service launches global operation to combat crypto scams. Do you think they come back around and get these guys who've been, I don't know. It's been some shitty stuff this year. Anyway, that'll be interesting if we see anything come of it. Like there was some more egregious shit earlier this year, after Trump wins and everybody thinks like everything's fair. Like, right, we all shouted crime season. And there probably was a good amount. There probably was a good amount. Ooh, hang on. We got a tweet from Dawn. Tune up time for Butler. Let's see. Today, you're able to get alpha insights directly from other provider agents via the Butler. Next week onward, you can continue it by saying, Butler, help me ape. Oh, hey, that's cool. So Butler will trade for you. Huh. So, like, this is kind of cool. Okay, Butler will do a better job about suggesting not top tier agents, like because right now they're saying he only picks like the hot popular agents, but he'll start recommending other agents, which is cool. Wallet signature clarity, cool. Improved UI, yay. Dude, it's just cool. Like anybody who's building and has an agent that has a service, you can access it via that agent's, ecosystem, or you can access some of their features via this. It's what like look, if you want to use Axelrod, I think you need to have like 500,000 Axel or AXR tokens staked, but you can spend like a few virtual and use them through the Butler. Seems cool. Dude, yeah, Melania. Yeah, dude, that one was, yeah. Reason I went hard on Kingship was Jimmy. He promoted the shit out of it, then denied his position from the project when it started going south. Yeah, that's, yep. That sounds like I remember. He definitely promoted it, dude. He definitely promoted it. And again, I just thought it was weird that he would shit on people who were earning when he did it the same way. He made I mean, Jimmy made tens of millions of dollars. Jimmy probably made hundreds of millions. Like Jimmy was that big. You know, it was like Pranksy and like all those dudes. Like we're not talking a few mil, we're talking potentially 100+ million. But when it got hard to make it, I get losing the passion for like we've been talking about how boring it is now, right? Like it's boring. I get not wanting to stick around if you've made your bag and you don't need to be here to make money anymore. Like what stick around for what? It's not fun like it was. By the way, we had a very big other deed sale. 85,000 bucks. It was 34 ETH. Yeah, I don't know. I get less optimistic about how other side's going to play out. Like I keep hoping it's going to play out well, and it's still part of the way NFTs come back, you know, and relive those glory days again. I still do think that happens, but it has to have a metaverse component. So we need other side or another metaverse that's as like that kind of potential. It might be Grand Theft Auto. We need something like that. I just am less and less confident it will be other side. Would love if it's Grand Theft Auto. Shit, that would be awesome. Will this get me zapped? Probably will. This was so cool. Dude, great. He was getting choked up before. That was so good. Yeah, what do you guys think of somebody like Frank? Like, does Frank ever get caught? Oh, who saw? That's what I'm wondering, Mice. That's what I'm wondering. If there's something there, I still want to believe Thread Guide now, but a Frank might be different. All right, who saw Sammy's tweet like a day or two, like 2 days ago? Sammy had a tweet that made me like, huh? Okay, let's see if I can find it. Crack me up. In fact, I wonder if he's deleted it. I doubt it, but. Oh, it'd be funny as shit if he deleted it. Oh, it is here. Okay, this is after Virtual's ACP launched. I don't like Kid Rock at all. Zeesh. No, I saw him live. One of the weirdest concerts I ever went to was Metallica. Metallica was fucking cool. Opening for Metallica was Kid Rock, Creed, and Seven Dust. Seven Dust was cool. I can't do Creed or Kid Rock though. Can't do it. Metallica was awesome. All right, Sammy said, I strongly believe that AGI will be achieved by a network of agents collaborating cohesively as a team. Dude, he says this, and where does your head go instantly? I believe that AGI will be achieved here on the blockchain. I actually kind of agree, but I'm going somewhere with that. What does this tweet make you guys think of? Dude, fuck yeah. Was that like 10 years ago, Musty? Dead Kennedy's cool. This has got to make you guys think of something. Musty, whenever I chat with you, you feel like you sound like you're in your early 20s. So, whatever. Motorhead's cool. Motorhead's fucking cool. Yep. Dude, it was a missed opportunity. Like to me, like the easiest, lowest hanging fruit. Some bands have kind of done it, but your ticket's an NFT. Your ticket gets you a reserved poster, and the poster's the physical poster, right? But you also get a digital version of it too that should be like the full artwork, and they should be numbered. They should be numbered. Like I think concert posters, like when I go to concerts, it's always poster. I go right to the merch and get a poster. Like I collected for a while posters. And there's a huge market for posters, like a secondary market. Why is no band, I don't think anyone's done it, had all the posters tokenized too? There'd be a whole market for these things. Especially if it was treated, I don't know if this would work, but like that clothes that's got like a thing you can scan and NFT goes with. If it did something like that, where it's got the NFT tied to it somehow, some way, there's something there, and nobody's leaned into it. That's all you have to do, man. Like if you can wrap everything in one. Songs, tokenized, make songs collectible. Some guys have done that, and it's been cool. Like the Linkin Park dude who had like all these stems, and everybody who minted the NFT got a different version of the song. That's cool as fuck. Like these guys, none of these guys will like lean in and do it. It's like, it seems like a simple way. Tokenize the album, just make it a collectible, all the same version, right? But whatever, it's a collectible. And do like limited prints, like bands that do limited runs of like certain covers. Do it like that, like rarer art on some of the mints, or do different versions of songs and do like just even release stems. There's ways to do it, man. But the poster thing is the most obvious. You mint your ticket, gets you at least access to buy the poster, and you can do it ahead of time. So you buy the poster, and they're limited still. You buy the poster online, and maybe they just ship you the physical. You don't have to go wait in line at the venue. It's so obvious. Right? It's like, that to me is the easiest, best use case for NFTs and music right now. I just know going to a concert and, you go get your poster and then, half the time it gets stepped on during the show or they run out or whatever. And it's cool. Keep them limited. Like let them run out, but have like a raffle, before the show. And again, you get the digital, you get the NFT. And then at any point you can redeem the NFT for the physical poster. There's a huge market for these fucking things on eBay and other, like people love concert posters. Yeah, well, shit, maybe I should try. I wouldn't even know where to start, but no, that would be cool. That'd be fucking cool. That'd be real cool. Dude, good bands. I don't know New Model Army. I don't know Alice Donut. No, I'm saying good bands, and I don't know half of those. But I bet they're good. You got good taste, except for Kid Rock. But we'll let that go. Dude, dude, merch at concerts is the best. Anyway, okay, so nobody had a take on this, but okay, I saw this tweet and instantly I go, Frank to Gods. I believe AGI will be achieved by a network. Like, it's a fair take. I don't really think that's what AGI means, though. But remember, everybody gave Thread endless shit for this take.
I have this dark horse conspiracy that AGI might be happening in development right now, just as Solana, as a chain. What is like the definition of AGI? This idea of just like this all intelligent AI. And I think the swarms, what Eliza's doing, when these AI agents start talking to each other, they're all gonna have backrooms with each other. Zerbo and Go and Eliza and fucking Oli, whatever it is, when they start conversing with each other and they all have rabid real life human community and the incentives are aligned, you start to think like these guys are gonna get smarter once they start training each other at rapid pace. Show me, chat, where else on planet Earth that is happening right now. It's happening in like data server for for sure, don't get me wrong, Anthropic, like they're all going for it. But in the real world, with real humans constantly interacting with it in the highest stakes possible, which is the capital markets, where else is that shit happening? And that's what's going to be required, for AGI. That's the crazy world I'm.
Like, man. Wouldn't be shocked. I think Frank's always just going for something. But dude, he got so much shit for this take, and that was just an example of crypto Twitter piling on, because it's just what people do. You just kind of, everybody goes with the crowd. But there's a little truth to what Frank was saying, but that's not really what AGI is. But also, there's something there. I am with both of those guys. That the very beginning of AGI kind of sorta happening here, kinda and sorta, not really, but kinda. Yeah, Musty, yeah. Yeah, he's not making his bag and then out and just gonna sit on a beach the rest of his life. And he just he likes this shit. He likes the thrill of it. It's the thrill of it. Nah, Frank's got to be busy doing something, I'm sure. It's just dude, most of the founders from early 21 projects are actually here doing other stuff. They are. A lot of those guys are actually active doing other things behind the scenes, not NFT projects, not necessarily, crypto directly, but they're all in here still doing things. Like they didn't all disappear. Hey, Sika, good to see you, man. You saw Metallica, Suicidal Tendencies. Oh, this is back in 96. Cool shit. That's cool. I would like to see Metallica one more time. I'm kind of done concerts, but I think I'm seeing King Gizzard next month. I'd be cool if that's my last show. I don't know. And I have no King Gizzard posters. Got to get one next time. Nice. Dude, they're fun, and also, man. I used Butler once, just once to ask, just to test out Swarm, the Swarm functionality. I just asked for a token report. That's it. I had to chit chat with him. I didn't use him to transact something, but I tested him. Rolling Loud did NFTs right, like lifetime pass, right? Pass that gets you into every single show. That's a way to do it. It's a real cool way to do it. Random fact. Wife and I were 2 hours from leaving the house to drive to Pennsylvania to see Kanye. And right before we left, the Kim robbery thing happened and he canceled the tour. Damn. Dude, that's some shit luck. I would love to see Kanye. I would go to a Kanye show. No. I don't know. That's, it's kind of like everything. I'll probably debate back and forth, and then it's going to come down to last second decision. It's just how I do. Hang on, I gotta bookmark that. I can't believe more people didn't catch the Frank thing though. Think we're getting closer to ABS.
And does Abstract itself have a coin or token, or is it just?
It does not. It does not. So right now we're pre-TGE, so you can just use the chain. So we're pre our token generation event. But there is an awesome thing on the chain where you get rewards for using the chain. So if you're playing games, if you're spending money, if you're buying meme coins and collecting NFTs.
He's just talking XP, but dude, we're definitely getting closer to TGE here. And it's two of our last bullets to fire. ABS token, OpenSea token. Two big bullets, but two of the last ones to come. Hopefully a nice stimulus for the market. God, I'm so fucking sure there's some life left in NFTs for sure. For sure. Because there's some money that's going to get infused here. Again, for sure. Is it going to be fucking face melting? That I don't know. It all depends on Bitcoin. How high does Bitcoin go? Look, the reason I think Bitcoin can get to 200, 250 even or whatever, is because I think some of these guys, yes, they're in it to make money, but some of them I think 200 is too cheap to be letting it go. If Bitcoin gets high enough where even those guys are letting it go and there's a lot of money being made here, then maybe. Damn, you think Abstract December? Wow. Okay. Craftwork, cool. Abstract all the way in December. It'll be a nice stimmy, a kickstart to next year. I wonder if Musty, are you thinking Abstract and OpenSea around the same time? I would assume they're kind of close together. Be a nice stimmy just for the space. Yeah, near back to back. Yeah. Do you think they coordinate, or are they just like loosely keeping track of what each other's doing? These little fuckers. Yeah. So tempted to just take 0.07 just to get a little liquid. Little liquid. Probably just throw it in fuck coin, to be honest. Oof. I gotta write some tweets today. Don't want to. Wave 1 proposals closing soon. Okay, in our final 24 hours, over 85% of required quorum already reached. But yeah, again, they have not reached yet. They will. I think a lot of people away for the weekend and holiday and not paying attention. They will plug back in today. Probably gets us ripping tomorrow. I still think that I think we got a spicy day coming. I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that oddity. I want to get rid of one of those cents, but cents, cents is get some money right now. Fuck, hang on. Did it sell? I think my cents sold. I think somebody just swept cents. Yeah, somebody swept cents. Mine sold. I hate NFTs, dude. I feel fucking shitty now that I didn't want it. I didn't want to sell it. Yeah, here's mine sold. Somebody just swept cents up to 0.008. Hey, that's cool. I made $700. Cool. Cents are going to be thousands. It's always this like battle, especially when you have to I do live off this stuff to a big degree. Like without me selling stuff, homeless, no, probably work, not working in crypto anymore. Cents are going to be worth thousands each. Confusion. Good morning, man. Yep. So I got one left. I'm not listing it. I'm not playing any games with that. I'm not going to go cash out that Bitcoin. If this dips back, if I can get under, I don't think it'll happen, but if I can get back into here at 0.006, I sold at 0.0074. If I can get in at 0.006, I'm buying back in. I've swing traded this one multiple times. I don't think it's going to pull back that low. I did not want to list it. I just need it, right? So I'm just going to keep it there. I'm going to keep it there, and I'm just going to keep that one. I think that one will be worth $5-6 grand. I do. All right, I think cents are going to get to 0.1, so I actually think they'll be worth more than what I was. They'll be worth more than 3, 4, 5 grand. Really believe that. So this, it's like always the wrestle. It's like, do I sell it now for $700, or do I just fucking bear through this period here and I wait, and I hold it till 5 grand, whatever. And I'm like, I need to have a little safety something there for right now. So yes, Zeesh, yes, this is a fucking phenomenal collection. Like the story is so good. 10,000 pennies each. So a collection of, okay, first off, from a great artist. What's it? Rutherford Chang? I think. Yeah. Dude has made news. I remember a big old article about him on Guardian about he had a Beatles collection. He's a guy who's out there in the mainstream a bit. It's 10,000 pennies, each one inscribed on one sat. And so it becomes this commentary on like, what's the value of a penny? Because they actually took all 10,000 pennies and destroyed them. They melted them into a cube. So it's like this commentary is one sat worth more than one penny. Well, right now, one sat or one penny is worth 800, 900 bucks. It's a really fucking interesting take on Bitcoin and its value. It's awesome. It's a great narrative. The artist passed away here just a few months ago as well. So it's like it's got, a cool story. It's on Bitcoin and it's got, the story is what makes it. But the artist passing away is kind of now part of the lore. That melted down cube, the pennies melted in that cube, was made into an ordinal and it was auctioned at Sotheby's. So it's got like that kind of exposure too. Like these are going to be worth thousands. I'm going to stick with my prediction. I think these are going to get to 0.1. I actually think. Okay, my prediction of 0.1 was before he passed away too. I think these could go higher. Like I wouldn't. Okay, let's do my stupid stuff. I think these could get to a quarter Bitcoin each. That's a scenario that could play out. Not sure it's this cycle, but like every time I say something like that and it sounds stupid, just don't forget that Node Monks got to 0.9 each. It's a 10K edition collection that got to 0.9 Bitcoin floor. Even if for a few hours it got there. I think these can get to a quarter. I feel very confident these get to 0.1. And 0.1 at that point, guys, is going to be 10, 15, 20,000. I'm going to say they get to 5,000. I play it safe. 5,000. Oh, so it's got the lore and it's great. It's as far as collections on Bitcoin, it's the collection as far as awesome fucking art collection. Is it Chang? Is his last name Chang Rutherford? Yeah, it is Chang. Rutherford Chang. That's right. It was the Beatles' White Album. He made into like some big old art collection. Melted 10,000 pennies into a copper block to make a statement about the value of each red cent. It's such a cool thing. 1 cent equals 1 sat equals how many dollars? It's going to end up being a lot of dollars. One cent will end up being worth $10,000. It's pretty cool. Yeah, is he? I'm assuming so, but I don't know. Like actively, if he's in any galleries, I'm not sure. He has been, but is he now? I'm not sure. But yeah, here's a New York Times article. I think it was suicide. Yeah, dude. There's some guys sitting on dozens of these still. Like, there's a lot of people that really believe in this collection. I'm one of them. I'm not sitting on dozens. I'm very fucking happy to have one still. Cool story though, right? So anyway, I think these are a screaming deal even here. At 0.01, they're a screaming deal. These got to I want to say 0.03, 0.04. Let's see if we can find that price. Like they've cooked before. But I think like an early cook. How high did these go? 0.016 is pretty much their high. 0.01, let's say 0.017. Actually, hang on. Was that their peak? Yeah, it was. So right now, what was Bitcoin in December? In December, Bitcoin was, 100. Okay, so yeah. I was wondering if they're basically all-time high price. They're not. But they're not. They're less than a 2x away, and they will get there. We've been talking more lately about, conviction, and maybe it's sometimes better to just have one collection, one thing you're all in on. Sense would not be a bad thing to just be all in on it. You're sitting on, and by the way, there's been multiple people that over the past, like, let's say 6 weeks that have swept this for like 20, 30, 50,000, like 2 big sweeps. Today's like I don't know how many this guy bought. Today's like, that's a decent little sweep. Spend a few grand here, but there's been like 2 massive sweeps in the past like few weeks. But this is one of those collections. If you were to go all in here, you got $30,000 burning a hole in your pocket, and you want to go all in on something. This would be a pretty smart one. Like, you're not going to lose on this one. When we start looking for crypto's always a gamble, right? Yes, it's always risky. But where's high reward, much lower risk compared to the rest of crypto? This high reward. Again, I think 0.1. I feel very sure 0.1 is going to come for these one day. And what's the downside? They fall back to, 0.004-ish or something. Maybe. I don't think we see that again. Unless, deep dark bear market. But they got to 0.002 actually in August. 0.002 again in April, actually. So you certainly can lose on these. Absolutely. Never lose all. I don't think you're ever out entirely. This is never a rug. This is like now a forever thing. But the upside risk reward here is in a magical spot. All in here would not be dumb. And you know what? It would make crypto so much easier too. If you're like struggling, like I need to win, I need to go here and I'm going to trade this and do, it's like, dude, throw 20 grand in this and just walk away, come back, in a few months, or just keep your eyes on shit every day. Pull up the cents page and see what they're like. That's all you have to do. You could turn 20,000 into 200,000 here, I bet. And it's, yeah. It's just got the best story. Fuck. I really wish that didn't sell. I hate NFTs, dude. I hate them because I love them. You don't get the one side without the other, too, I hate them because I love them so much. Oh, dude, I love them. I'll tell you, it is nice to have a few $100 that can go do something with. Okay, I'll tell you the reason I listed it. Little safety net, like a few $100 there. Got to get the car fixed, shit like that. Always got to get the car fixed, dude. Fucking A. But I also think, I was thinking in the short term, I'm like, do I think I get a 2-3x here, or do I think I get a 2-3x out of fuck coin faster? I'm like, I'm really sure. I feel pretty, well, actually, maybe similar. I do think when we start taking off, cents take off pretty quick. But I'm like, I feel pretty damn sure that fuck coin is going to be back to 10 mil or something. I think I can make some pretty good money on fuck coin here in the short term. So I'm like, this will be a gamble, but I wouldn't mind selling it and just roll it into fuck coin. What is fuck coin at? It's such a real thing, though, Zisha, dude. It is. I get so much. I get very attached to things like a lot of people. It's why a lot of people love NFTs, and it sucks partnering with them. But that is always the indicator. A great sale usually doesn't feel great. Like, I know I could have gotten more. I mean, if I listed right now, I'd get more. Doesn't feel great, but also, again, that's the sign. That's the sign it was the right thing. I got something out of it. I got what I needed out of it. But it doesn't feel like I won the game. You win if you win. There we go. I should just shut up about it. Stop being a bitch about NFTs. Now, I would feel like I can double dip if I go plop, I don't know, even 300. If I just made 700, if I put 300 into fuck coin, I feel like I probably turn that 300 into 600 or 900 in the next week or two. Something like that. Maybe. I think this will be back to 3 mil, 3.5 mil, not too long, if the market cooks this week. Would love if today's not a great day and this pulls back to, I don't know, somewhere 1.6, 1.7-ish again. So what I'm probably going to do is go take that swap to USDC, and I'm going to keep my eye on this today. I think fuck coin, if it pulls back to 1.6, 1.7, I'm in. And I'm doubling that at, 3 mil. I really like fuck coin. I really like it. I just think the meme is perfect. There we go. Good reminder, Mike. None of it's worth anything if you never sell. And I've definitely sold, and sometimes maybe not enough, or not taken enough out. So good reminder of that too. I often have to do this too. I have to treat myself. I'm so undisciplined with this stuff. I gotta get way locked back into being disciplined with shit. But like, it's easier to do this when you incentivize yourself. Like, if you sell, you get yourself a thing. Just easier to play that way. So I might have to set some of those kind of short term goals. I don't know. Got to work towards a Switch 2. I don't even want a Switch 2, but I just want a little, like a little treat. Nah, that's stupid. Need to pay bills. I don't want to say that, Musty. I'll tell you privately. I'll give you the whole range. I'll tell you what, though, at its peak, at its fucking peak, like during the best part of NFTs, like monthly, and this was like kind of salary stuff, was amazing. I mean, we're talking like for a few months, like 12, 13K a month or something, was amazing. Was it maybe even a little more? It was pretty awesome. There was a good stretch there when NFTs were just bonkers, and that was just like the monthly income. That didn't last long, but that was fucking magic. Dude, I'm trying to remember who partnered with nobody. One of the big Web3 brands just partnered with nobody. I feel like it was Azuki or I don't know. What's up, Luna? Damn. Mike, do you know who I'm talking about who partnered with nothing? I'm just going to stick with Azuki until I remember who it really was, and it might have been Azuki. Or maybe it was just some shit post. Maybe it actually wasn't even real. I think it was real. Claynosaurs. Fucking thank you, Murray. Yes, there we go. Claynosaurs. That was it. Thank you, man. Yeah, dude. Man, I should have held. I had a bunch of that nothing meme coin. I don't know what it's worth now, but yeah, that's a sign, man. Claynosaurs and nothing. That's a big partnership, right? It's pretty cool. You know what, Luna? Don't well, I get it, and just you spot a lot of these early, so there'll be another. There'll be another. It's the best part of this. Like if something cooks, there's another coming. And another and another and another until there's not. Hey. I don't know if he's showing liquidity cycle again, but if so, is it getting close to time? Good old tech dev. Ticker is Oreo. Luna, I'll pull it up. Man, this thing is just starting. Oh, dude. That is cute. Does he not have ears? What the fuck is going on with this little guy? I don't know. It's good. It's good seeing the trenches alive. Got to keep my eye on Lilly. Just make sure that doesn't end before I commit something. Luna, anything else we should be peeking at? Dude, I love that. It's how it always goes. Could be a scam, could be our next $1 million play. We'll find out. All right, I got to think what we do with that little bitty Bitcoin here. Definitely want to put it to work. Honestly, I'm probably going. I might just stick to the stuff I know. I'm definitely putting some in Fuckcoin. Definitely going to throw some more in Fuckcoin. But I might put more in dare I say it? Probably get a little virtual too. I don't trust Lilly enough for that. Lily's getting some. Lily's going to get some. I think most go in Fuckcoin. I believe in Fuckcoin. I do. I think it's just keep in mind with Fuckcoin, you're still getting a kook shill out of it. If this thing runs to 10 mil, kook is shilling it. He's already in. He loves this meme. So we will get a kook shill out of it, which doesn't mean anything to a lot of people I know, but to a lot of people it does. He does move things. So kook shill will come again in Fuckcoin. Yeah, if this could pull back if this gets anywhere like 1.7 ish, anywhere under 2 is great. And I will 1,000% be buying more then. Oh no, Luna, what'd you do? Hey, Vinny's got a ticker. Googo. Dude, Sika told me that abstract memes have been cooking. Googo. Huh. Interesting. Interesting chart. Wait, where the fuck is this? Oh, it's an abstract token. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude. I have. I'm telling you, my buddy told me. Oh, there he is right now, dude. Fucking awesome, Sika. I'm glad you're still here. Yeah, he told me that. Dude, he texted me and said abstract memes are doing really fucking great right now. I was hoping I was in. I'm not, but awesome to see, dude. Dude, in at 127. Wow, dude, good shit. Not great at mathing, but you're up what? Almost like 30x. Fucking wild. How much liquidity does this thing have? Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Dude, really good. Really good. Where are you guys getting your calls from? Like, if you're getting in early on the abstract memes, where are you hearing about them first at? I only follow like one good abstract person, like for like alpha. That I think his name is Chris. Yeah, I gotta get plugged in. I think quite a bit better. What's this Lexapro drama? There's always Lexapro drama on the timeline these days, huh? Yeah, I see some good calls about that one, Mike. What I don't care about Lexapro, whatever. I don't know, man. Tomorrow might be a day. Tomorrow really, really might be a day. It's great to see some, man, really, really good seeing some memes running. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna sell that oddity and just get a little more, on top of that little Bitcoin win, and have a little to throw. I just, I'll say it again. Fuck coin. Feel pretty good about fuck coin. Even if something to 2x, right? I'm happy with a 2x. Vinny from your NFT group chats. Nice. Well, good and plugged in. Hang on real quick. Mindful. Are you talking about that Google meme? Yeah, it's still tiny, right? Like holder wise. Like I don't expect this to continue, especially right now. There's so few people in abstract trading. Hang on, here we go. By the way, where is holders? How many holders? Yeah, why doesn't this show holders? I'm sure it's not much. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find out. All right, holders. If I were holding Google, I'd be selling it right now. Not because it's bad, but you don't see abstract meme coins getting too high. I would be taking that win. Yeah, where the fuck can I see holders on this? Well, fuck it. Let's go right to the contract. Oh, hang on. Okay, Google. Is that if that's right? 5,000 holders ain't bad at all. I was picturing in the hundreds still. That's not bad. Actually, for an abstract coin, that might be good, right? It's pretty good. I don't know why I was picturing it was going to be in the like low hundreds. It's pretty good. Damn. All right, I need to start thinking about fuck coin. No, you did not, Confusion. Well, yeah, yikes. The title's a joke. No, it's not. I'm throwing points at it. Let's see. Go Hacker 550K. By the way, Confusion, it's that NSFW agent. It's like a porn agent, bro. How's spread looking? Spread about 700. Again, spread also had that sniper protection. It's just interesting seeing them do this a little more regularly, feels like. Without any kind of votes, there's a vote up for them to, let the community vote on these things. Actually, what's EVA at? EVA's at 1.1. Okay. So here's what you're spending your points on. You are spending it on an NSFW agent who says they're building out like an ecosystem, a big old collection, an agency of NSFW agents. I was saying earlier, I don't think that'll end up playing out that way. But I do think this is kind of memeable and people are going to have fun with it. And you can sell after 2 weeks. So Gravier's like, he's still 2 hours behind. I love this. Well, I hope Google cooks. I hope you guys print on that one. Fuck. I miss my cent. I miss him, bros. I wonder if we see a run on these though, dude. I mean, I think there's a lot of people still watching cents, and if they feel a kind of way about them, they go do these monster sweeps. So we shall watch. Cool, boys. Anything else out there? Anything interesting at all? Just slow, boring, whatever. Not a lot of fun out there right now. Maybe that turns around again. Maybe tomorrow. All-time high day. I feel it. I feel like that's what's coming. I'm gonna go with ICO Beast here. I think tomorrow, Bitcoin all-time high, and memes get excited, and I think fuck you higher is like the rallying cry of this cycle. I don't even have much. I have 400,000 coins. Love to double in. That would be cool as shit. Not gonna happen, but like, I don't know, another 100 or 200,000 more would be pretty awesome. I like it. What did this peak at? 16 mil with the moonshot listing. Yeah, 16, almost 17 mil, I think. I like it. I like it, bros. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I hope your day's awesome, dude. I am starting to peak at bonk. You can't ignore it anymore, right? Can't. You know what? When One more's in, and then we'll be done. There we go. Confusion. We're calling all-time high tomorrow. How do you feel? I think it's coming. Yeah, dude. The bonk ecosystem's wild. Like really good. Smart people farming that right now. I don't know. Think it's going to get fun real quick here. I need to peek at Gorb House again. Not today. No, actually, it's really low right now. Those guys are fucking maniacs. I still might bet on that a little bit, that those maniacs are going to try to send that thing. Like, we know some of those maniacs in there. They are maniacs. Awful meme. Really bad meme. I love it. Everybody's hating on Kid Rock. I'm right with you guys. Fuck Kid Rock. Terrible. Damn, confusion. Bold. I could go either way. I get smart people saying it's gonna. Arthur Hayes said going to 90, 95 potentially, and makes a very compelling case for why. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Fucking blast like always. Hanging with you live tomorrow. Let me throw up the socials. Let me throw them up. Hit the like on the show. Follow me at Inside NFTs over on YouTube and get the fuck away. Over there on YouTube and over here on X, Huda_idiot. My goal, I have a goal. It's not even a big goal. I have a goal, and I think I'm going to push. I want to hit 10,000 followers by the end of the summer, which it shouldn't be hard to do. Shouldn't, like, most of this is with very little effort, still not tweeting really. So that gives me what? Like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. I think maybe I need to make the goal before the kids go back to school, but I want to hit 10,000. So I'm going to be ramping that shit up. Personal goal, just for fun. Anyway, 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow over on the Swarm. We'll get into we'll be covering, I'm sure, the virtuals proposals and what's passing and all that stuff. Launches, updates. Cool week ahead of us here. So enjoy your Sunday, fam. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.